Hey everybody, and welcome to Sync 2023. We are on the trade show floor of the expo. Tons of people in here, great energy. White House Custom Color is super excited to be here. And speaking of being excited, we got to meet Valerie Thomas for the first time in person here at the show. So will you introduce yourself? Tell everybody following along a little bit about you, what you like to photograph, where you're located, all that stuff.
Okay. Hi. I'm Valerie Thomas, photography, and I live in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I photograph mostly high school seniors and business headshots.
That was very business-like and very to the point. So when we were chatting yesterday, we figured out we have a common connection with Pittsburgh from the time that I spent out in Braddock, for several years, and that's awesome. So tell us about the senior market in Pittsburgh. I know that there's different parts of the U.S., the Midwest is one way, the West Coast is one way, the East Coast. Where is your finger on the pulse of senior photography on the East Coast right now?
Yes, I'd say it aligns with the Midwest, and we definitely have a season for it because of the weather. So from April till November 1st is the senior season. A lot of the schools in the Pittsburgh area have a yearbook deadline, so those are due usually mid to end October, and their yearbook photos have to be submitted by then. So it's really crunch time.
So do you is it a contract environment, or is it just the seniors can just choose to go wherever they want to go?
For the most part, the seniors can choose their photographer, and some schools do have a specific requirement with the formal portrait. So the gentleman would wear a suit and tie, and the girls a black drape or a black off-the-shoulder top. And then they can choose a casual photo to put next to it. And then they do yearbook ads. So it's not like back in the day where you just needed one yearbook portrait. I say you need up to 7, because the 2 for the yearbook and then 5 for, up to 5 for the ad.
Okay. So that's super cool. Now, Pittsburgh being, a big city like it is, are you drawing from one specific area, or how are you marketing into the areas that you want to pull your clients from?
I definitely market to the school that my children go to and the community that I live in. And because I've been in business for about 13 years, so I have a lot of repeat clients, and they fill up my calendar first. So they get the first opportunity to book me. Usually that happens February, March timeframe. So this year I counted I have about 25 repeat senior clients. And then the rest of the spaces will fill in with new inquiries.
That's really cool. And, a lot of people, when we're talking at the trade shows, say, well, I'm from a small town, I can't do this, or I'm in this area, I can't do this. But being in a bigger environment comes with challenges, too, because there's honestly so many options, for places to market into. You really have to decide where your dollars are best spent. So you're photographing basically during the summer and fall, and then what does the winter look like for you? Do you go to Tahiti and hang out on the beach, or what do you do during that time of year?
Yes, definitely some business headshots, but I regroup. I update my website, my senior magazine. I set my calendar and have phone calls with clients about booking their session. And that takes up a lot of time. Yeah. It
definitely does. It's awesome, and I hope everybody heard that. Valerie is taking advantage of the quiet time by planning for the next year. That's really good food for thought there. So what is coming new for your business for this year and beyond? Do you have new plans, new marketing strategies, new sets, tell us what's coming that you're excited about?
I'm super excited about my headshot business and increasing the volume of that. That doesn't have to be done in the golden hour. I have a studio space, and I'm really excited to market to the moms and dads that are my age and really flourishing in their professional environment and need new headshots.
Headshots seems to be definitely a very strong part of the market right now, so I think that's awesome. So I just have one more question for you before we let you go. So how many bridges are there in Pittsburgh?
I don't know. You don't want me on your trivia team.
So probably more than you can count. I can remember certain parts driving out there, and you have to decide, which lane you're going to be in, all of a sudden, so you can go left, go right. It's
not an easy easy city to navigate. No.
No. Well, we really appreciate your friendship and business, hanging out with us. It was so nice to meet you in person, and we hope that you've enjoyed this interview, and definitely stick with us. We'll be back with you soon.